How this person retired at 35, fire case study. What if I told you that you could retire by the age of 35, never having to work again for the rest of your life? Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not, because one person did it. And so can you. In this video, I'm going to reveal the exact strategy this person used to retire early, breaking down every key decision and strategy they made to hit that coveted financial independence status. By the end of this video, you'll have a blueprint that could change your entire life. Stay with me. This is the one video that might just be your wake-up call to a new future. The spark. Realizing the dream. Let's start at the beginning. Imagine this. You're in your 20s working the 9-to-5 grind day in, day out. You're tired, unmotivated, and constantly dreaming of something better. This is where our story begins. Meet Sarah. We'll call her that for now. Sarah was like most of us, working a decent job, earning a decent salary, but feeling like there had to be more to life than this. She was stuck in the rat race, and the thought of working for the next 30 years didn't excite her. Pause. Does this sound familiar? Are you stuck in the cycle of living for the weekend, waiting for vacation but dreading Monday? Here's the kicker. Sarah didn't want to keep working until she was 60. Instead, she stumbled upon the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. And that changed everything. But the question is, will you be the next person to make that leap? The plan. Sacrifice and discipline. Once Sarah discovered FIRE, she knew it wasn't going to be easy. In fact, it was going to require something most people aren't willing to give up: sacrifice. It wasn't just about saving a little more here and there. No, Sarah went all in. She started by reducing her living expenses to the bare minimum. Imagine this: living in a small apartment, driving a used car, cutting out any unnecessary luxuries. While everyone else was spending on the latest gadgets, expensive dinners, and impulse purchases, Sarah made a radical decision to save, and save aggressively. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The more she cut, the more freedom she felt. It wasn't about deprivation, it was about empowerment. By living below her means, Sarah was able to put 50 to 60% of her income straight into investments. Have you ever stopped to think about how much you're really spending versus saving? It's a tough pill to swallow, but this is the reality of the FIRE path. You have to live below your means, and yes, it can be uncomfortable at first. But let me tell you this: the discomfort of short-term sacrifices is nothing compared to the freedom that comes from long-term rewards. Stick with me, because we're just getting started. The power of smart investments. All right, here's the juicy part. The one thing that separates those who achieve FIRE from those who just dream about it. Smart investing. While Sarah was slashing expenses, she wasn't just stashing her money under her mattress. No, she took it a step further. She started learning about the stock market, real estate, and other passive income streams. She wasn't just working for money, she made money work for her. Sarah invested in low-cost index funds, solid, stable, and designed to grow over time. She also dipped her toes into real estate, renting out properties that generated passive income. While her friends were buying the latest tech toys, Sarah was focused on building assets that would pay her long after she had retired. Here's the secret: smart investments compound over time. You won't see massive returns overnight, but over 5, 10, and 20 years, those small decisions add up to massive wealth. Here's the truth you might not want to hear. You can't just work hard and hope to retire. You have to work smart and make your money work harder than you do. You don't have to know everything about investing, but learning the basics could change your life. The roadblocks, overcoming doubts and struggles. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing for Sarah. Along the way, there were plenty of roadblocks. She had moments where she questioned whether it was worth it. The pressure to spend, the urge to live like everyone else, these were real challenges. But here's the thing about achieving FIRE. It's not just about the numbers, it's about mindset. You see, Sarah understood the emotional game behind wealth building. When she felt frustrated, when the sacrifices seemed too much, she reminded herself, this is temporary. The freedom on the other side is worth it. And let me tell you, Sarah wasn't the only one facing these struggles. You're going to face challenges too. But the difference between those who retire early and those who don't is simple: commitment. Let's pause here for a second. Have you ever wondered if you have what it takes to make the sacrifices required to retire early? The reward: reaching financial independence. Fast forward to today, and Sarah is living her dream life. She retired at 35, travels whenever she wants, and spends her days working on passion projects. But here's the kicker: Sarah didn't just retire early because she saved. She retired early because she focused on building wealth that works for her. She built systems, not just a bank account. And now, the money continues to grow while she sleeps. Now, let's get real. Can you do it? The answer is yes. You don't need to be a financial genius to follow this path. You just need to be disciplined, patient, and smart with your money. If you're still here, I know you're thinking about your own journey to financial independence. So here's your moment of truth. Are you ready to make the hard choices today so you can live a life of freedom tomorrow? The decision is in your hands. To recap, Sarah's success wasn't about luck. It was about strategy. She focused on living below her means, investing wisely, and staying disciplined, even when the going got tough. Now, it's your turn to take action. Will you make the necessary sacrifices to retire early, or will you keep putting off your dreams? The road is clear, but it's up to you to take the first step. If you're ready to start your own journey, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts. What's your FIRE goal? Let's talk about it. And as always, your future is waiting. Take control of your future today.